Hey guys, Jim here. Welcome back. Really appreciate you stopping by. Today I wanted to do a video response for Robert, commenting collector here on YouTube. He is celebrating 300 subscribers and 1 year of making videos. So he's doing a contest, and what he wants us to show him is our trashy, well-loved cards. And you know, I don't really have a lot of trashy cards in my collection. Definitely have some well-loved cards, but I do have a couple that probably would be considered trashy. And, you know, Robert, he's a great guy. He's a big supporter throughout the community, always showing support and doing shout-outs. And I see him all around watching everyone's videos. So if you're not familiar with the channel, I will leave a link in the description. And without further ado, let me spin the camera around and let's get started.
And it's all coming up now.
Okay, so here we are. I'm going to start right off. Robert, he lives in Minnesota. He's a Twins fan. And we'll start right off with this 1975 Rod Carew. Now, you can see this one here is got some damage here. It's got some divots, dinged up corner. Another, oops, little edge issue there. Another dinged up corner, another dinged up corner there. But still a great looking card. You know, I don't really know that I have trashy cards. I well loved, maybe, at least these first ones I'm going to show you. We'll stick with 75 tops. There's Hank Aaron. We got a little crease on the corner there. Got a little crease up there by the back of his hat. Right there. Little ding up on the top there. Nothing too bad. Look at the back of that. That looks great. So the thing of it is with this card is, I love this card because this is actually two cards that I keep together like this because it looks great like that. But realistically, here's the front of this one, and here's the front of this one. That one's all beat up. And we flip the backs around. So that one is, got a good one and a bad one. So I put them like this, put them in the top loader, and they look great like that. Here's another one. This is not a trashy card. This has definitely been well loved because somebody, in my opinion, had this prominently displayed, probably in their bedroom or somewhere. Most likely a young kid maybe had it displayed in their bedroom, probably near a window, because this card has definitely received its fair share of sunlight where it's faded. But you know what? It's a beautiful card, and it's got a little crease on the corner there, and that I don't believe would be considered a trashy card. Here's the back. The back is almost miscut, if not, but that's okay. Again, a couple little creases on the corners, but that's okay. You know, all these cards, this Clemente card I actually purchased from a friend of mine, but all these other cards, except for one other one that I show you, I've had these cards most of my life since I was a kid. They were in my childhood collection, including this one I have here, this 1970 Topps Johnny Bench. Now this is a great card. It's a short print, and you can see there's a big old crease going right through it. And of course, there's another crease up there on the corner, a dinged up corner there. But you know what? I've had this card since I was a kid, and man, I thought I was a big shot with this card. None of my friends had it, and it was a desirable card even back then. And I didn't care about the crease. I was just happy to have this card, and someday maybe I will buy a nicer copy. But you know what? I will never get rid of this one because, like I said, I had it since I was a kid. And basically, that's the same situation with all these cards. So again, here we have a 1971 Topps Thurman Munson. Now you can see up here on the top is an issue, some other issues here. We have a crease going down over here. Soft corners, edge wear, as you always get on these 71s, off center. You know, the back's not too bad. It's actually probably miscut. But you know what? It's an iconic card. Again, another one I've had since I was a kid. So happy to have it. Again, this is the only copy I have of this card, and someday I will get a nicer example, but that's okay. I think that's a great looking card. It's well loved for sure. And here we have a 1951 Bowman. There's Robin Roberts. Again, we've got creases, a big old crease there. Got another crease down over here. Definitely some dinged up corners there. So as I move on here, we're getting worse, but nothing in the trashy neighborhood yet, I don't think. Now, this is one of the only cards out of this whole grouping that I did not have as a kid. It's a 1959 Topps Aaron Club's World Series homer. Now, the story with this one is you can see that there's a a little crease up top there. There's some, there's some little creases in it. The corner's missing there. The corner's missing there. And the story with this card is, I have a friend, he's in his mid-70s, and I got this card from him, and he tells me that he had this card when he was a kid, and the reason why those corners are missing like that is because he chewed on them. So he chewed the corners off them, and that's why it's like that. So some may call it trashy because it's missing corners, but to me, it's a great looking card. Here I have a 1971 Kellogg's Willie Mays. This one is just completely trimmed all the way around, and it's got a big old crack right there. But still, great image there of one of the game's all-time greats. So I don't know. So far, I don't think any of these cards are trashy. What do you guys think?
Not trashy.
So here's a 1961 Post, Tommy Davis, or Tom Davis, as you can see. Big old crease going from top to bottom, right down through the center of his face. And besides that, someone wrote athletics on the back of it, which he did play for the Athletics in 1971 and 1972. And Tom Davis was actually a very good baseball player, had a pretty long career as well. So there is the 61 Post Tom Davis. And so now for the last three, these will be probably the three worst condition cards that I have in my collection.
It's the trash, isn't it?
It's the sweet, sweet trash.
I want to see something trashy. Look at this.
So this is a 1977 Kellogg's Pete Rose. And you can see that's all cracked up and creased up and scratched up. But you know what? It's still a 1977 Kellogg's Pete Rose. And if I had to bet on it, I would say that more than likely I pulled this card out of a Kellogg's cereal box personally. I could almost bet on it. So there is that one. Then we've got this top scratch off, Sal Bando. So you can see that. Somebody highlighted scratch off there. It's actually taped together. It's completely separated, but somebody taped it together. It's been trimmed, and they played the game, as you can see with the writing, and everything's been all scratched off on the back. So we're getting into trashy territory here with the Sal Bando. And now this is the absolute worst condition card in my collection, without a doubt. And this is the 1970 Kellogg's Roberto Clemente. Look at that thing. It is cracked, it is creased, it is stained, it's dirty. But look, there's Clemente right there. And you know what? I have this card, I believe, in a PSA 5. But I have this one that I've had since I was a kid. And even the back has got some stains and dirt on it. And you know what? This is a great card. I usually keep it displayed right over here on my desk. And I guess it would fall in the trashy category. But to me, I love it. So that's what I got. Go check out Commenting Collector if you're not familiar with the channel. Appreciate you watching. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now.